Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to not post the last 3 days, 4 days, 3, because I am editing today's video right now. It's about 9 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to watch some Try Guys and edit, and then I am going to get on with my day. I have to do a basically full reset. The convention that I went to was great. It was very informative and like everything that I wanted it to be. I had a great time talking with so many people and meeting so many people as well that it's just great. So I'm excited for that. But thank you again. I was stressed about not being able to do anything for those however many days. And you know what? It's fine. So I am now going to get back on track and figure that out. I need to really lay out like the rest of Vlogmas because I will leave to go home, I think the 18th or the 19th. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do daily vlogs when I'm home, maybe like every 2 or 3 days. But I still want to try to post a video every day. So I need to figure that out. But I'm excited to be back and I will get to editing and then I will talk to you later. Vlog is uploaded. It was only 7 minutes. I really thought there was more footage there. There was not. But during that, I watched Try Guys without a recipe, and I am now going to eat some pizza that I got last night from Blaze Pizza when I got home and watch some Reddit stories. And then I need to get up and start doing things, even though I really don't want to. I am not feeling my best. I have cramps and just want to chill on the couch, but I have stuff that I need to get done. I also need to make my Christmas card, which I think I'm going to make a whole video about, and then start also thinking about other videos that I will want to do. But yes, I'm going to eat this really quick, and then we're going to be doing stuff. It is much, much later. I need to run to the grocery store quickly to grab some stuff that I'm going to need to bake and to do for food today. So I'm going to do that quick and then come back and then start doing everything that I was supposed to start like 3 hours ago. It's fine. Okay, we have achieved all of the things that I needed from the grocery store in a lot longer time than I wanted it to be, but it happened. It's 3:42 now. I'm gonna go home. I took the meat out of the freezer. I think I'm gonna make chili for like the week, sort of. So I took chili out of the freezer already, and yeah. Got all the baking supplies, so I think I'm gonna bake. I need to bake tonight. What I want to do is make like 2 batch of my cookies, batch of my chocolate chip walnut cookies, 1 batch of my snickerdoodle cookies, and then maybe a batch of cutout cookies, the dough, and then freeze that. So basically I am leaving next Monday to go back to New York, the 18th. And the 18th morning, I'm gonna go visit people from my old job, and that's where I'm bringing the cookies. But Saturday and Sunday, I have things that I have to do, so I'm unable to start baking Saturday or Sunday to bring them Monday. So I think I'm gonna pre-make most of the dough at different points this week, and then be able to just defrost those, stick those in the oven, and get gone. That is my plan right now. So when I get home, I want to get started on, I think I'm going to do the snickerdoodle cookies first, because they, in my opinion, are the easiest ones to work with. Or maybe I should do the chocolate chip walnut because they need to refrigerate. I'm trying to think. Do I do chocolate chip walnut because they need to refrigerate to be able to hold their shape? Or do I just go ahead and do snickerdoodle because it's easy? I feel like I should do chocolate chip walnut so that it has time to refrigerate. And then I might I have a work Christmas party on Tuesday, and I also have a work freaking Christmas party on Friday, and I need to figure that shit out too. Excited that it's like I'm almost a week away from going home to see my family, which is going to be amazing. I cannot wait. But we are going to go ahead and get inside, and then what I want to do is lay on the couch, but instead of doing that, I'm going to start doing the things that I need to. First, probably start with putting my laundry in the laundry, because she needs to do her laundry too. I need you to know I have 6 subscribers right now, which is crazy. There's like 6 people who liked me enough to subscribe, which I find very weird. If you're out there and you're watching this, tell me why you subscribed. I knew that people would watch it. No, I didn't even know that. I did not know that. I did not know that people would actually watch the videos. I thought I would post them into the ether. No one would really. Maybe a few views here and there, but like people subscribe to this. Is this what you want? I guess I understand, because like when I watch YouTube, I also enjoy videos where people do nothing, and I never do anything. So I guess thanks to those 6 people who want to hear me talk, and I do this, I guess. But yeah, let's go. I also noticed that, and I think I noticed this last year too, is a lot of times when I end like a clip, I want to do a thumbs up. Why do I want to do that? I don't know. Okay, let's go. I bought a crisp apple Olipop at the store. I've never tried this kind. I really like the fruit punch. I like the lemon lime one as well. I don't really try the pop ones because I don't really like pop, but I'm gonna try this one. That is not too bad. It sort of tastes like an apple cider that has bubbles. So, fun. But I'm going to sip on this a little bit. The Bills versus Kansas City just started, so I'm going to go ahead and watch that a little bit, and then I'm going to get to baking. Okay, I am back. You got to see video of me making the chili that I had for dinner. It was delicious. I'm now also watching the Eagles game. We are losing currently, but I am going to be making some cookie dough. Again, like I said, I'm going to make a bunch of cookie dough, freeze it so that it's just ready to go when I need to make the cookies. And the cookie dough that I'm making tonight, I'm going to do the chocolate chip walnut cookies. I believe I have a full video from last year of me going through the process of making these. So I'm going to chat with you while I do it and sort of explain it. I'm going to tell you right now that these are the cookies that if someone talks about cookies that I make, asks me to make cookies, anything like that, it's almost always these cookies. It's between these ones and my snickerdoodle cookies. They are vegan because I am dairy free and I don't really eat eggs, so they're never really in my house. So that is one thing that to know about this recipe, which is also great because you can eat the cookie dough as much as you want. But what I'm going to be using is, I have a Ninja Professional thingamabob. I don't know what it's actually called, but it has like this food processor thing, and that has a dough attachment. So that's what I'm going to use to sort of mix up my dough today. You can do it by hand. I've done it by hand. Eventually, hopefully, I have a KitchenAid that will sort of do it for me as well. That's my dream, is to get a KitchenAid at some point. But yeah, so let's get going. Okay, so what I'm gonna start by doing is taking, I don't know if I'm gonna double the batch straight out of the gate or not, but I'm gonna cut up some butter just so that it gets incorporated better. I'm gonna see what a full cup of butter looks like in here, which is 2 of these sticks, and then go from there. If I think it's too much for this to handle, then I'll do the butter in 2 rounds. Butter, sugar, vanilla, all of that fun stuff. This is just like the hard part, in my opinion, or I can use this to do it. But this butter is not as softened as I would like, but this dough is also, sometimes if it gets too soft, it's harder to work with. So sometimes I like to use it when it's a bit harder. I might let it hang out in the food processor for a little bit to soften a little bit more. I think I'm gonna end up doing it in 2 batches. I think 1 batch is gonna be full because I also need 3/4 cup sugar of bull sugars in here. It was a very relaxing day in my life. I got to catch up on all my Vlogmas videos that I didn't really get to watch over the last few days because of the convention I was at. Okay, and then I need to put 3/4 cup of sugar, brown sugar, and then the vanilla as well in here. And also I need to make my eggs. Okay, I think I have all the items there. So 3/4 cup everything. I do not have a lot of brown sugar in here, but we will use as much as we got. If you hear that noise, you'll hear my laundry. Just moving and grooving. Doesn't need to be super heavily packed. I'm just trying to make sure I get a full 3/4 cup in here. Okay. 3/4 brown sugar. My brand new white sugar was hard as a rock. Just gonna use a spoon to help me out. 3/4 cup white sugar. And then vanilla, and I need to make the egg. I'm gonna do the egg really quick, which I use this egg replacer. It works wonderful. So basically you need 2 eggs, I believe. I've never tried to make this with real egg. I've always used an egg replacer, but I bet it's fine. You need a tablespoon. So to replace 1 whole egg, 1 tablespoon of this, 2 tablespoons of water. So I'm gonna do 2, 4. 1, 2, and then 4 of water. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just use the fork to sort of mix that. It's gonna get real watery. So it's fairly watery right now. You're gonna let it sit and like coagulate, I think is the term. And while that does that, I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I'm gonna start mixing this. It's gonna be loud, so you're gonna go away for a little bit. And then once it's fairly well incorporated, you're gonna add the egg 1 at a time, and this has thickened immensely, so I'm gonna add half of this. And sort of move the dough back so it's all over the place and not on one side. Go ahead and mix again. And put the rest of the egg in. And then mix 1 more time. That is good for that. And now I'm gonna grab another bowl. I'm actually going to put the flour, baking soda, salt in here. So 2 1/4 cup flour. 1, 2. And then we need 1 teaspoon baking soda. 1 teaspoon. And then some salt. I didn't even write down how much salt it is, so usually for the salt I just, good. I think it's like 1/4 teaspoon, maybe. I'm gonna mix this up just a little bit so that it's all one mixture. And we are going to add in our wet mixture. I know it's supposed to be the opposite way, but because I use this machine, this is the way that I do it. I do think that is clean enough. I'm gonna go wash my hands really quick and then we're gonna get to mixing this. So I start with a fork because why not? It's gonna quickly become not a fork's job. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my hands. The Eagles are not doing great. 6-24. They better figure their life out. They can't lose such bad games 2 weeks in a row. Okay, I'm gonna add some of my add-ons. These are the chocolate chips that I use. It's a whole bag with 2 cups. I used to use chocolate chunks, but the people that I make these for, which I don't eat a lot of these cookies, like the mini chocolate chips better. 1 cup of walnuts, which is going to be this half of a bag of walnuts. And even people that have said that they do not like walnuts or nuts in their cookies are like, I'll make the exception for this one. So even if you don't love them, like, even try to like mix it in with half of the dough or something and then try the cookies. I also want to try this like base dough. I feel like this is a really great base dough with peanut butter chips and Oreo cookies. So I think I'm going to try that this year at some point. And then the best part of this dough is that because it's vegan and dairy free, you get to eat it. It's so good. Let me go wash my hands again. Now most people would probably wrap this in saran wrap and then put it in the freezer. I don't have saran wrap, so I'm just gonna use a big old Ziploc bag. Make sure any of this stuff gets brought in here. I want to maneuver this big thing of cookie dough so that it's all pushed down to the bottom. So I'm gonna form it to like a big old cylinder down there. Basically, you're gonna try to get all of the air that you can out of here and then roll it up so like all of the air has been let out. And this is gonna go into the freezer, hang out until Sunday night. I have frozen dough before, so this is not the first time doing this. And also it's 9 o'clock and I really don't feel like doing another batch. So I think I'm gonna be done for tonight. I'm gonna clean this up and then maybe I do another batch tomorrow night because I should have time tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna put all this stuff, clean all this stuff up, and then I will talk to you after that. Kitchen is way cleaner than it once was. Dough is in the freezer and laundry is in the dryer now. I'm gonna chill. I'm actually gonna start editing this video that will go up tomorrow and finish watching the Eagles game, which I have a feeling we are not gonna come back from. It's 24-6 and we are not doing well. But thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching this if you are. To those 6 humans that are subscribed to me, hi, how are you? And can't wait to see you tomorrow. Bye.